take her in the back room, take off her clothes, look her over, feel her, molest this 13-year-old girl, and then have sex with her. You're gonna get your 7-year-old body all over this little girl.
Thank you.
Right? That was the plan?
Oh! Somebody! Oh! He needs some milk!
Montgomery County, Ohio is the epicenter for Operation Intercept, the multi-agency task force assembled to combat child predators.
Okay, so we have Ghost, Viper, Range, and what do you say, Intercept?
Even though we're in the Dayton area, alleged predators looking to meet with underage children have no hesitation crossing state lines. This is 70-year-old Donnie from New Palestine.
Is he wearing like a bulletproof vest or like some weird turtle? What is the context of that image?
Indiana, about an hour and a half drive away.
Pulling in the drive now.
But this road trip is about to land Donnie in handcuffs. Donnie has been chatting with who he thinks is the father of a 13-year-old girl. What he wants to do will make your skin crawl. Captain Terry Abels and I discussed the nature of the creepy and criminal chats. The next man due to arrive here at the Sting House has a very bizarre and disturbing fantasy. Tell me about it based on the chats.
So we have an older gentleman coming from out of state to meet a 43-year-old dad and his 13-year-old
This is not product placement, but who else here is addicted to Diet Coke for no reason?
daughter to engage in sex acts with both of them.
With both of them?
Yes.
Have you ever seen this scenario before?
We have not.
So basically, he thinks the dad is essentially going to pimp out his daughter, and then all three are going to have sex.
Correct.
I've seen a lot of things in 19 years of covering predators.
In all my years of television, I have been in television so many years. How many firsts is it gonna be for Chris Hansen? Bye-bye. That's the banana bread face.
This is a first.
Yeah, and doing this for almost 30 years is a first for me also.
And it appears this man is a professional.
I'm very professional.
Well, I see a lot of people coming here who are very professional.
Well-to-do, and he's traveling from out of state.
Yes.
Does that add an additional federal charge here because it's interstate?
It could, yes. Yeah, it could add additional charges.
If you guys weren't here engaging in this chat online, this is a guy who'd be looking for a realistic scenario and wanting to victimize.
Terry Abels looks genuinely upset. He genuinely looks like
The 13-year-old child.
That's correct.
What should happen to a guy like this?
I should absolutely be
That
caught,
face.
absolutely prosecuted and jailed. That's
I feel like he and I were making the exact same face.
Pulling in the drive now.
Donnie pulls into the driveway of the Sting House. I'm gonna go out. Watch as he heads straight for the door, milkshake in hand for the child he thinks he's coming to meet. A sheriff's detective posing as the dad meets Donnie outside. How are you? Donnie. Howdy. Glad to meet you. Likewise. Morning. Yes, sure. Come on in. Thank you.
This is an interesting interaction because we always just see the decoys by themselves when the parents aren't home. So I guess this is a look inside of what the fucking interaction like this actually looks like. The way they're so nonchalant. Watch, they're gonna like do a little small talk as if he's just there to like buy the house or check out the house or buy a car or something.
Hey, babe, look who brought you a shake. Got a shake.
I don't like that. Hi, babe. Hi, babe, look who brought you a shake. As if, oh, yay. Yay, I get that milky shaky. Ew.
Come on in, please. Come in. Okay, thank you. How was your drive? Great. Can I take the shake? All right. I'll just sit right here. Please have a seat.
Have a seat over in that chair, please. Should have a seat in the chair there, please.
Come on, just go over and have a seat, please.
Why don't you come on in and have a seat?
He was like, you don't need to tell me to have a seat. I have no choice but to have a seat. Look at his back. He cannot walk. He's fucked.
It was good.
Was it? How's traffic?
Not bad.
Yeah.
75 bad.
75, yeah, that's hit or miss.
75 always bad.
Yeah.
What else? They're doing a lot of construction in Indiana.
For safety reasons, we've altered the female decoy's voice.
Hey, it's a long drive. What do you think of her?
Beautiful young lady.
Ew. What do you think of her?
Such a young girl, she's so beautiful, isn't she?
No, tell him I didn't grow up.
Just a little nervous, not really used to this.
Very nervous. Have you ever done this before? This is our first time.
Yeah.
You have? With kids of her
Pretty
age?
fine.
I listen in on Donnie's conversation with the detective
His
and the
face,
decoy.
Chris's face.
You'll be fine.
Look at him patting. He's like, come on over here now, little Don. Donnie's like, I'm gonna pay for this little girl, so she's mine now. So come on now. I don't want to do this small talk. I don't want to do all this formal bullshit. This is business. Come on now, little lady. Come sit down by me.
Times I cringe at what I'm hearing.
This is something you're wanting to do.
She'll do whatever.
You'll be great.
Yeah, I just do what I'm told.
That is so. Please keep in mind that as I film this, as this was being filmed, as you watch this now, what is happening before your eyes is happening to thousands of children, if not millions, all across the globe. And the really sick thing is, it doesn't matter if you're a boy, if you're a girl, it doesn't matter if you live in America, it doesn't matter if you live in the most impoverished nation that you can think of. It doesn't matter where you are in the world. It doesn't matter how much money you have. It doesn't matter what race you're from. This is an everyday reality for children, and it's happening right now as we speak.
Daddy's girl, huh?
Absolutely.
She is. We will make sure she's safe.
Yes.
You've done this before?
Her girl.
Make her feel better. Like, I mean, that's what makes her feel better. Like, this.
Yeah, I mean, I've been with.
Sometimes I just need to be like, talk to her, you know?
Well, yeah. We're going to be very
Well,
fun,
yeah.
very easy. And
Their faces, I feel like their faces say it all, especially this guy in the front here. That's his face is my soul right now.
catch a lot. Play a lot.
I know she was concerned when you said you're safe, like, she don't get pregnant. At 13, you had to go to New Jersey
Lord,
pregnant.
no, I've had a vasectomy forever.
Okay.
I had 2 kids, so I
wonder if that was a court-ordered vasectomy.
I mean,
Because they were on that kind of shit back in the day.
anybody that's young,
He is old as hell. If he's 70, he was born like in the late 40s, early 50s. They were doing some really fucked up shit. I'm not saying that it would be fucked up in the context of this asshole not being able to impregnate a woman again, but I do not stand eugenics, that's all I'm saying.
and this young,
yeah.
I have been with another 13-year-old.
Okay. But how'd that go? Was that okay?
Which was separate.
Did it?
Yeah.
What did he say?
Tell you a little bit about me. 13-year-old.
Okay. But how'd that go? Was that okay?
It was separate.
Did it?
Yeah.
He said it went super.
Tell you a little bit about me. I love younger women. I absolutely adore them. Done a great job with them.
As if she's a piece of livestock, as if she is simply cattle that has been born and raised as stock, brought up and broken in order to, as the decoy said, do as she's told. She was asked, is this something that you want to do? The answer was, I do what I'm told. This is the reality for people all over the world, not just in other countries, but here in your own backyard. And that's why I think that these investigations are so important. And that's why I think that Takedown is so important, because while To Catch a Predator really did, To Catch a Predator was groundbreaking and it brought things to the forefront, because the lack of context and the lack of actual investigation into the people that they were luring in before actually having them arrive. I mean, it's just, it became a meme. It's so easy to memeify But I'm finding like Glory Hole Jerry and Golf Cart Matt, they were so easy to make a funny reaction. I don't really see me adding too many memes and introductions and vines to this because this is really fucking sick and this is really upsetting. And this is gonna be actually more of an awareness video, I suppose. Child trafficking is real. This is not just a sting operation. This is not just, this goes beyond a teenager just, you know, stumbling into something really fucked up online. And, you know, this is a father, this is a parent taking that child and selling it as a product to a guy like Donnie, who's been doing this his whole entire life for over 70 years. And he's that sick tone that he's using, you know, come here, you know, you did a great job with her, you know, it's just heartbreaking. It's heartbreaking. And again, I want to stress, this is not a gender issue. This is a human issue. This happens to boys and girls and men and women. Keep that in mind. Actually, depraved Sean Connery.
Dad helping her through this.
Absolutely.
You think that's
I think that's very important.
that's it?
To be honest, if Donnie was not so focused on getting his rocks off with this little girl, he would definitely realize that this guy is a cop, and he would not be so forthcoming with his answers, because he clearly sounds like a police officer the way he's talking and interrogating, the way he's asking those questions. Like, he is not good at it. But Donnie's just looking at that girl. He's not even looking at the dad.
It helps her sexually.
I think that parents should be more involved in their kids' sexual activities.
No.
Personally,
No, Donnie.
I think it's a shame that they don't.
She was like,
Yeah, it was tough to work through it.
the officer can't even bring himself to, like, lie and say the lines. Like, he can't even, like, he's just like, it was tough. He can't even pretend that it was an enjoyable process for him, even if it was real. He's just like, yeah, it was tough.
That's great.
That's great.
Well, sit down, have your shake.
He's like, come on, bitch, drink your fucking shake, get your little frosty, bitch, come sit down, I wanna fuck you. Look at his face, he's scary. He's honestly scary. So, like, really quick, when I was recording this, I didn't hear this really fucked up laugh he does. I don't know what the fuck I was doing to miss that. Anyways. Go get this started.
Get this started?
Let's get it started.
That's what I thought.
Yeah.
I don't think
Since
so.
Donnie said he
Maybe
knew what this
just
was,
thought that.
it should be no surprise then that he's put in cuffs and read his rights. After interviewing with the detectives, I get the chance to speak with Donnie. Settle in, as you're about to hear his entire sex life.
He got those transition glasses. He got them transition glasses.
How old are you? 70.
Who here wishes that he said a ridiculous age like any other predator? Who here wishes that he had attempted the predator math? Maybe he is doing the predator math. Maybe he's like 82. I feel like after people hit a certain level of physical aging, it's just like you can't really differentiate.
Explain to me why a 70-year-old man is attracted to having sex with a 13-year-old girl.
I have been, well, I'll go back.
I'm gonna answer that question with the words of actual predators in the research, the extensive research that I've been doing on not just sex trafficking, but the predator's point of view is part of the reason why I'm so in love with TCAP. But we can answer that. In fact, Cody Green already answered that question.
Probably the cleanest, best pleasure, I would say.
The cleanest, best pleasure.
It's the cleanest, best pleasure. This is what they think. This video is gonna be a little bit trigger warning on this one.
Sure.
Go away.
That should be
My
obvious.
wife and I got a divorce after 20 years. Basically,
Poor woman.
it was a sexless marriage.
A sexless marriage.
She
And?
was all into her job. When she found out our daughter was had disabilities, she couldn't have it. She threw herself into her work.
Really, Donnie?
Sexist marriage.
What does that have to do with
I understand the frustration there. All right, I get that.
Chris? Thank you.
How does
Him
that
doing that, it was like I was about to
translate
pop off.
into you at being 70 years old, wanting to have sex with a 13-year-old girl? Where does that come from?
Part of it is also the idea that having sex with a young virgin or a very young girl will give you more power and virility. It's a power thing. It's like a weird, sick, mental, delusional, myth-based. Oh, God, I don't know what else to call it besides brainwash, because it's more than just a mindset. It's more than just. It's beyond.
I wish I knew. I don't know that.
You know, Donnie.
I continue to try to understand this. 13 is a child. 13 cannot give consent.
Why Chris explaining it like a caveman? He's like, but child 13, child not legal. Unga boonga. No understand. Meow.
I understand.
But
You're
why,
here at
Chris?
70 years old
I wish you would say
after a
why.
sexually charged conversation, a bizarre
How bizarre.
scenario in which you want to watch the father have sex with the daughter, you have sex with the daughter, then you have sex with the father.
Why does he say that in the same cadence as he does with Marvin?
So what's going to be happening if I'm not here? You're naked, there's a 14-year-old girl, you're chasing a cat around, you've got Cool Whip, and you want this girl to do some sex act with the cat and then you'll have sex with her. Is that accurate?
Chris, switch it up.
I never said anything.
That was in the chat, Donnie.
What?
I did not agree to a father thing.
Oh, right. Oh, wait a second. Okay. Pedophilia is fine, okay? Pedophilia is fine. We draw the line at gay sex. I am not going to admit to that, sir. No, sir. I don't care what your chat log says. I am not going to admit that when I know your ass got cameras. Donnie is old school, homophobic predator. Drawing the line at fucking the dad. That's where we draw the line with Donnie.
I don't remember that.
You don't remember that?
No.
So you never said you were going to have sex with the dad at some point after you had sex with the daughter, then watch the daughter and the father have sex?
And you want this girl to do some sex act with the cat and then you'll have sex with her. Is that accurate?
I did not say anything about sex with the father that I remember.
It's not true. It's bullshit. I did not. Oh, hi.
Chris.
But you were going to have sex with
But he definitely... Sick.
the girl.
That was what he wanted, yes.
So that's what he wanted or what you wanted?
What both wanted.
You both wanted.
Yes.
So you're going to have sex with a 13-year-old girl?
Yes.
Probably.
Not
And
just
you're
probably,
okay with
you
that?
were. Yes, Donnie.
No, not really.
No,
Yes.
You're here, Donnie. You drove
I
from
understand.
Indiana.
I understand.
90 minutes? You stopped at the store. You stopped at the restaurant to get a milkshake. Knowing that it was going to a 13-year-old girl. You're going to get her all ready so you could have sex with her.
He kept telling me...
You're all ready.
So yeah, I'm already milkshake.
Right. And then you were going to let her have the milkshake. Then you're going to take her in the back room, take off her clothes, look her over, touch her.
Gotta assess the goods, make sure that you got what you paid for, make sure that you didn't buy a lemon. It's a child. It's a human being. Forget the fact that it's a child. When you do that to a man, it feels the same as when you do that to a woman. It feels the same as when you do that.
Feel her, molest this 13-year-old girl, and then have sex with her. You're going to get your 70-year-old body all over this little girl.
Thank you,
Right?
Chris.
That was the plan?
That sounded very dirty and...
Well, what the hell is it, Donnie?
Thank you, Chris.
Well,
Chris.
that's enough from talking that I need.
Cliffhanger, hanging from a cliff, and that's why he's called Cliffhanger. Can't hold on much longer.